Hey guys, welcome back. Kulfi is one of those things that everyone in my house loves. We don't seem to have one clear favorite. Each one of us has their own favorite flavor. So, you know what? I'm going to cook all our favorites and maybe you can decide yours. So, let's get cooking. We begin making the kulfi by adding milk into a heavy bottom pan. In India, they use a kadai, which is like a heavy iron wok. But for restaurants and hotels around the world, we try and use a heavy bottom pan, and that works equally well. What is very important is that you keep on stirring the milk constantly. Otherwise, what can happen is the milk can stick at the bottom of the pan and it will burn, and it gives a very nasty flavor. Now, God forbid if the milk is slightly burnt, the best way to take away the aromas of burnt milk is to actually add cinnamon powder. So you get a more aroma of cinnamon and the burnt flavor goes off. So we bring the milk to a boil, and as soon as the milk comes to a boil, you have to reduce the heat down and stir the milk. The stirring is very crucial because, like I said, it stops it from burning. Also, the sides of the pan have to be scraped regularly because all the milk fats and the solids begin to accumulate on the sides, and that we call it the malai or the thick cream. So that has to be brought back into the milk and cooked. Once the milk boils, there is a tendency it might overflow from the pan. You can always lift the pan slightly and then bring it back onto the heat. Now, this is a long process, but be persistent. The end results are actually quite phenomenal. The good thing with the kulfi is it is an egg-free ice cream, so it is quite light. It's just a reduced milk and sweetening with sugar and different flavors with spices or with fruits, and it is absolutely magical. You don't need to enjoy just hot weather. You can have it in any kind of weather. Kulfis are just amazing. Once the milk is reduced till almost one third in its original quantity, you take it off the heat, lightly cool it down, and transfer into 4 different bowls. I'm doing 4 different flavors, so I've divided the quantity into 4 bowls. The first one I'm going to start off actually with cardamom, and in that with cardamom powder, adding pistachio powder, and I'm going to add mango puree. I have taken fresh mangoes and blitzed it. You can use mangoes from the can or puree from the can, that would also work quite well. And a little quantity of condensed milk. Condensed milk really helps to bring the flavor together. If you add sugar, it will not really melt, and because I'm doing 4 different flavors, I didn't put any sugar in the milk at all. So condensed milk helps to sweeten the milk and also helps it to thicken slightly. Now transfer the mango kulfi into 4 small muffin molds and top it up with pistachio. So the first one is done. For the second one, I am taking milk as the base, the rabdi as the base for the kulfi mix, and in that I'm going to add over-ripened bananas. Now when you over-ripen bananas, they have a lot of sugar and sweetness. So we add that, and what I will also add now is caramelized or caramel sauce. So you get a banana caramel sauce flavored kulfi. Mix it all together. All of that goes into my 4 small silicone muffin molds. Second one done. For the third one is very interesting. I've taken desiccated coconut and I've taken sweetened coconut milk to give it the sweetness, and a generous quantity of tahina. Tahina is basically a sesame seed paste. Mix it first and pour it into 4 small silicone muffin molds and garnish them with desiccated coconut. So 3 done. For the fourth one, which is actually one of my favorites, is chili. I just love chili with milk. It works extremely well. So it's chili. In that I add sweetened chocolate. This is dark chocolate with a small amount of condensed milk to sweeten it slightly further, mixed up with milk. Now if you notice, I put a very small quantity of chili powder, but that's enough to give a slight amount of kick. The bitterness of chocolate really works well with chili. Cool the chocolate for a good hour or so till they are nice and firm, and our 4 kulfis are ready. Time to demold them. The first one is the chocolate chili kulfi, the tahina and the coconut, caramelized banana, and pistachio and mango. So there we have it, my 4 kulfis to enjoy. Would love to know which one is your favorite or what you have tried. Bon appetit.